Ashley Janae, and I am the proud owner of Black Mama's Birth Full Spectrum Doula Services, and I service mamas here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. If you need virtual services, I have those services available as well. My website is listed down below in the description box if you would like to schedule a free consultation with me. In today's video, I wanted to talk about a few ways of how to advocate for yourself as a Black mama. First thing is to speak up. Mamas, you know your body and you know when something isn't right. During pregnancy, if you don't feel heard or you feel like you're being dismissed, leave that practitioner, leave that doctor, and go somewhere else. Don't feel like you have to stay. Find a doctor that listens to you and truly cares about you and your baby's health. Always ask questions. If you're having a conversation during a prenatal visit and you're not sure what to ask at that moment in time, take notes of that visit and ask those questions at the next visit. You want to educate yourself on what the doctors are telling you, and you can also take those notes to your doula so that you can go over those things together and be able to help you to gather questions that you can ask your provider for your next prenatal visit. If you would like your doula to attend your visit with you, you have to give that notice to your doula so that those accommodations can be made. During labor, always have someone there with you. It can be tough to speak up for yourself while you're going through labor because your main focus, mama, is to breathe, focus on your labor, and to get baby earthside. Have your birth plan handy so that you can show what it is that you want and desire and stand firm on those things. If there isn't any necessary medical reason that could affect the life of both you and or your baby, stand firm on your wishes and don't allow anyone to change those birth plans. No one should tell you how you want to give birth or should give birth. If you aren't able to have a birth partner or a doula physically present during your labor and delivery, have someone to FaceTime with you or have a virtual doula present. Though there are options for you to never be alone while you're giving birth. Plan ahead for birth support. During pregnancy, you want to make sure that you have developed a good birth plan. It's important to have that birth plan, and it's more important to know that those plans can change, and you need to be prepared for any changes that may arise. Plan for someone to accompany you, whether that's your spouse, your doula, family member, extended family member, parents, siblings, cousins, whoever. Make sure you have those conversations way ahead of time during your pregnancy, and always have a backup plan for someone to step in if that person that you have already chosen is not able to be there. Life happens, so always have a backup person for the backup person. Acknowledge your plans from the very beginning. Again, it's super important to have a birth plan and provide your birth plan to your nurse or your doctor if you're choosing to have a hospital birth. If you choose to have a midwife for your birth, you can still provide that birth plan to them, but with midwives, you're more likely to have the birth you desire without the fear of being rejected and unheard. As long as you and baby are doing great and there's no medical reason to change or deviate from your birth plans, don't allow anyone to change your plan. And that circles right back to speaking up and not being afraid to birth the way you want in the way that you deserve. I want to know what your experience was like for your first birth or your previous births. If you're a first-time mom, do you need help with creating a birth plan? Let me know in the comments and I will walk you through it and answer any questions that you may have. Make sure to download your copy of the birth plan. The link is listed in the description box. If you have any questions and just want to talk about your options with giving birth, visit my website at blackmamasbirth.com to schedule a free consultation with me. Make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss out on any videos for pregnancy, birth, and postpartum tips.